You have an old couch. It is stained, heavy, and shaped like it has been slowly giving up since 2012. You list it online for free. One person asks if you can deliver it. Another says they are definitely coming and is never heard from again. A third asks whether it will fit inside a small sedan, as if the laws of space might be flexible for free furniture. Nobody takes it. So you call a junk removal company. They look at the couch and give you a quote that feels far too high. How can something worth $0 cost hundreds of dollars to remove? Because the company is not buying your couch. It is selling you truck space, labor, disposal, and the chance to never think about that couch again. The truck space is the real product. And your couch, despite having no value, is extremely talented at taking up space. There are several hidden costs inside the quote. The last one is the service you are truly paying for. Start with the truck. Picture the back of it as one large box that can be sold only once before it must be emptied. Every part of that box matters. Your couch may not be very heavy, but it is wide, stiff, awkward, and bad at sharing. It does not stack well. It leaves empty gaps around the arms. It may block the crew from fitting another customer's items later that day. A couch is basically a part-time wall with cushions. That is why many junk removal companies price by how much truck space your items use. You are not paying for what the couch is worth. You are paying for what the couch prevents the truck from carrying. Think about two different loads. A stack of books can be very heavy, but it fits into a small area. Several bags of clothing are light and can be pushed into gaps. A couch does neither. It takes one large bite out of the truck and then sits there like it pays rent. This is why two piles that look similar inside a home can create very different costs once they reach the truck. The company is judging space, weight, loading time, and how well everything fits together. It is furniture Tetris, except the pieces are heavy and one of them may smell like a basement. Your couch is not expensive because it is special. It is expensive because it changes what the truck can do next. But truck space is only the first cost. The second cost is time. The crew has to drive to your home. Find parking. Protect the walls and floors. Turn the couch through a doorway that somehow became smaller after the couch entered the room. Carry it down the stairs. Load it, clean the area, take payment, then drive to the next job. That sounds simple until the couch gets stuck on a landing and everyone begins giving different instructions. Tilt it, lift your side. No, the other side. Turn it. Not that way. At some point, someone says, "It came in here somehow," which is true but not helpful. Every extra minute matters because the crew can complete only a certain number of jobs each day. If your pickup takes much longer than expected, the next customer waits. The crew may need overtime, the truck may need an extra trip to be emptied, and the schedule begins falling apart one recliner at a time. This is why a photo does not always give the company enough information for an exact quote. A photo may show the couch. It may not show the stairs, the long walk to the truck, the tiny elevator, the parking problem, or the 6 extra boxes just outside the frame. It also cannot show the family member who says, "It should only take 5 minutes," then disappears when the lifting begins. An on-site quote helps the company measure the full job before it commits workers, truck space, and time. Here's another part people often miss. Even a small pickup has a minimum cost. The company still has to answer your call, schedule the job, send a truck, send workers, drive to your home, load the item, take payment, and decide where the item goes. A single chair may use very little truck space, but the truck cannot arrive as a tiny chair-sized truck. The whole operation still has to show up. That is why one small item can feel expensive. You are not only buying space, you are starting the machine. Now the economics gets more interesting because truck space expires. A hotel cannot sell last night's empty room today. An airline cannot sell an empty seat after the plane has left. A junk removal company cannot sell the space used by your couch again until the truck is emptied. That means one large item can affect jobs that have not happened yet. Imagine the truck is almost full after your pickup. There may still be some empty space, but it may be useless space. A thin gap near the ceiling does not help when the next customer has a mattress, a dresser, and an exercise bike that became a clothing rack in 2021. If those items do not fit, the company must turn down the job, empty the truck early, or arrive with less space and hope for a miracle. Each choice costs time or money, so even the empty gaps around your couch become part of the price. The couch is charging rent for air, then comes disposal. This is the cost most customers think about first. The company may have to pay a fee based on weight, material, location, or a minimum charge. Different items may also need different disposal sites. Electronics, paint, tires, appliances, mattresses, building materials, and normal household junk do not always follow the same path. Apparently, even garbage has a referral network. Some items cost more because they are heavy, some cost more because they are large, others need special handling because local rules require it. A mattress may look harmless, but in the waste system, it can behave like a guest who stays too long and is difficult to move. The truck also costs money before it picks up a single item. Fuel, insurance, repairs, tires, cleaning, registration, advertising, office work, scheduling software, and workers who must still be paid while the truck sits in traffic behind someone making a 12-point turn. From the outside, the business looks simple. A truck arrives. Two people carry your stuff away. The truck leaves. Behind that visit is a small moving and disposal system that must stay on schedule all day. One broken truck, one late job, or one couch that refuses to leave a third floor apartment can upset the whole route. That system is part of what you are paying for. But what about resale? Could the company sell your old items and make extra money? Sometimes. Metal may be recycled, furniture may be donated, a good item may be sold, but the company cannot depend on that income. Sorting takes time, storage takes space, donating items adds another stop, and many items that look useful to the owner are not wanted by a charity or buyer. Owners tend to describe old furniture with great hope. Barely used. Vintage. Just needs cleaning. Sometimes vintage means the couch has survived 3 decades and would like to survive several more. The company cannot build its business around the hope that every truck contains hidden treasure. Most trucks contain exactly what the customer said they contain, things the customer does not want. The same is true for recycling. Some items can be recycled, some need special handling, some go to a landfill. The final choice depends on the material, local rules, nearby facilities, and cost. There is no single answer for every load. Now we reach the real payoff. You are not only paying for lifting and driving, you are paying to move the whole problem from you to the company. Before the crew arrives, the couch is your problem. You need people to lift it, a vehicle large enough to carry it, a legal place to take it. You need to avoid damaging the walls. You may lose half your Saturday. And you may learn exactly how reliable your friends are when the group text says, "Can anyone help move a couch?" After the crew leaves, all of that belongs to them. They now own the lifting problem, the truck problem, the disposal problem, the rules, the time, the risk, and the strange stain nobody wants to discuss. That transfer is the real service. This is why an item can have no value and still cost a lot to remove. Value measures what the item can give you. Removal cost measures how much work it takes to make the item stop being your problem. The couch is not the product. The empty space in your home is the product. You are paying to turn a large, heavy object into a memory, and that is the hidden bill.